कैसे खुद को प्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं ताकि लोग हमसे अट्रैक्टेड हो, लोग हमको सुने एंड लोग हमको वेलकमिंग समझे, फ्रेंडली समझे, बिकॉज यू नो द फर्स्ट इंप्रेशन सेल्स अ लॉट ऑफ यू इन फ्रंट ऑफ पीपल, चाहे वो यू नो पब्लिक में हो, फ्रेंड्स में हो, फैमिली में हो, प्रोफेशनल सेटिंग में हो, मीटिंग में हो, या फिर कोई भी ऐसी सिचुएशन में जहां आपको अपने आप को प्रेजेंट करना है. That means everywhere. Now, how do you present yourself often speaks a lot that other person will be interested to hear you out or not. अगर मैं बहुत एक स्ट्रिक्ट पोस्चर बना के खड़ी हो जाऊंगी, do you expect कि लोग आके मेरे को सुनेंगे या मेरी बात को समझेंगे? नहीं, because यहाँ पे मेरा जो पोस्चर है वो ये कह रहा है कि oh please don't come near me and I am irritated. If you come near me, I'll present a very rude attitude and you will not. But on the other hand, अगर मेरा gesture बहुत welcoming है, it is more likely कि people will come to me, they will hear me out, they will hear my perspective, and I will make lot more friends, both in personal and professional setting. Professional settings में मेरे काम नहीं करते. This is how it impacts your connections with people outwardly, the way you stand, the way you talk, the way you show your expressions, the way you use your gestures. Every single bit affects and impacts how other people see you and how other people will take you. Now, in this whole video, we will be discussing various aspects of it. The first part of this particular video will contain the body language, aspects of body language, and how it affects and impacts the communication process. We will discuss the correct postures on how to practice correct body language strategy with regards to posture and how we should either sit or stand, the universal way that we say. We will have a lot more discussion about body language, etiquettes, facial expressions, how to use our gestures, the small talks, how to make that, how to start with that. All of these in the upcoming videos that I'll be having on my profile. If you are interested, do not forget to subscribe my channel so that you get updates मेरे हर एक वीडियो के, and make sure if you like this particular session, the content of this particular video, do not forget to like and comment about it and share it with your friends whom you think will need this particular video to grow and develop themselves. Alright, we will not waste much of the time and directly go on and discuss the body language and the postures that we must maintain, and stay tuned for the upcoming sections where we will be discussing about other aspects of non-verbal gestures, about etiquette, about the small talk that we will be having. And yes, do not forget to subscribe my channel. Before we move forward with this particular video, I want to make this clear that हम एक वीडियो में, एक शॉर्ट से वीडियो में हम इतनी सारी डिटेल्स को कवर नहीं कर सकते. So if you like this video, do comment down in the comment section ये बताने के लिए कि if you want more parts of it and a detailed description on one particular aspect or not. And then I'll make sure to cover that particular topic in my next upcoming videos. Now, starting with body language. Body language is the way we carry our body and the way we present ourselves with the help of our body. Now, body language में एक बहुत ही major aspect ये है हमारा posture. Now, the way we stand, the way we sit also creates a very good impact, very big impact, huge impact on the perceptions of people who see us. I'll just give you an example. Let's say if I'm about to sit and I sit like this, or if I sit like this, or if I sit like this, every single gesture had an impact on your mindset, and this changed the way you look at it. Now, when I was sitting like this, somewhat I looked like, oh, I'm not interested, I'm just sitting here, बस सुनने के लिए and ठीक है, I did not bother much. When I sit here, I look quite professional and with a lot of self-confidence within myself. Now, what differed in the early position and now is my posture. My back is straight in this. My shoulders are towards the back, but not too back. But they are like in a position which is like parallel to my face. My chin is a little up and my hands are placed firmly on my knees. Now, what creates this impact is how I am carrying my posture and how I am carrying my body. मैं अपने body को किस तरीके से carry कर रही हूँ. Now, back straight shows confidence. Shoulders towards the back, upward, bent upward, chest towards the out. It gives an impression of confidence and you know what you are doing. Similarly, when I'm standing, let's just keep it Now when I'm standing, again my posture can be, I'm slouching back. I have my hands on my hips and I'm standing like this. I can have my legs crossed, hands crossed, or I can have one certain gesture where I'm standing like this. Also, I can have my body like this, which is like, I'm slouched back a little much. And all of these have different implications, different meanings on how I am presenting myself. Now हम इतना डिटेल में जा नहीं सकते because we want our videos to be short so that you enjoy and you understand the little aspects. So जो correct posture है, how to stand, we'll discuss that. Now if you are in a formal meeting, holding your hands like this often helps. Make sure your back is straight. Your back is parallel. That gives a very confident feature. Your chest again a little back, like chest outwards and this shoulders towards the back, not too back that you're slouching backwards, but in a relatively backward position, like open and relaxed, obviously. And if you are in a formal meeting, you can place your hands like this because crossing your hands like these shows defensiveness. That means you are not welcoming other person's opinion, and you are, there strict based on your own position, defending yourself. So it is a posture which shows defensiveness. So it is most likely avoided. Having open palms reflects welcoming gesture. So if you are in a party, if you are with friends, if you are connecting with your family members, it's very much advised to keep open palms facing towards the other people because that creates a very welcoming gesture and people get attracted to that particular gesture. Now this is all about how you should carry your body. We will be discussing the etiquettes, the expressions, and how to use your gestures more appropriately in the upcoming videos. In today's video, we have discussed some of the very basic but the most important factors whenever we are presenting ourselves in front of anyone. Now let's have a recap of whatever we have discussed in a nutshell. Now we will be discussing some do's and don'ts. So we will segregate our whole discussion in two sections, some of the do's and some of the don'ts in a communication when you are presenting yourself with regards to your body language. We will start by discussing the do's of sitting and then we'll move on to the standing postures and some basic factors that we must keep in mind when we are using our body language to impress someone. So the two gestures that are more common and are universal whenever we are sitting with someone is one, you can cross your legs if the legs are pointing towards the other person, and second is if you are sitting like this, like legs are properly placed and your hands are here. The major part lies in how you are sitting. So your back should be straight, your spine should be relaxed and comfortable, your shoulders should be towards the back a little, not too much, no slouching, but a little relative backwards. Your chest should be a little upwards and your chin should be up to show confidence. If you are talking to someone, open hands are much more preferred. Also, you can keep your hands like this, which shows confidence, which shows you have a point, you have a perspective also, and you seem to be a lot sincere with this particular gesture. These are some of the gestures that you can use, you can utilize when you are sitting, and some of the tools. Now, talking about the don'ts of sitting, let's just discuss that and be done with that also. Now, when you are sitting, do not turn the legs inward towards you, like inwards towards you like this, because it shows that you are not interested in the other person. It shows a little defensiveness and towards in yourself. Another thing you should not do is cross your hands because it shows defensiveness. It may also show rudeness and arrogance, so it is always avoided. Slouching back is not advised again. Another thing, leaning too forward is also not very advised, not much advised. One thing, whenever we are talking to a closed one, to a person who is very close to us, leaning a little bit is advised, but not too much. So that should be taken care of as well. Crossed hands, defensive postures, laid back approaches, slouching towards inwards, slouching too backwards, all of these are major don'ts in regards to body language. Now when we stand, let's discuss some of the postures when we stand. Now when we are standing, obviously the back should be straight, The spine should be relaxed and comfortable but straight. The shoulders should be backwards again. The common factors: chest should be a little up, chin should be up, your hands should be open, palms facing outwards is much more preferable. Now these are some of the do's with regards to how you are standing. Now the standing should not be like, you're standing like this, bend a little bit, or the lads like this. No, it should be, you should have a straight posture which shows much confidence, which shows attentiveness as well. With your hands, you can always, fold, touch your hands in like sleeping position, or you can just keep your hands open, or like this, or even you can keep it on your hips also if you are trying to ask something. This shows that you have that, dominance over someone. So if you're wanting to showcase dominance, this is a good do. What are the don'ts of these crossed hands? No, 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 not at all. Chin downwards, looking down shows defensiveness, shows you are not confident enough, and you are not, you are nervous, you are anxious a little bit. So a big no. Again, slouching back is not advised because it shows lethargic and laid back approach to things. So have a straight posture. These are some of the do's and don'ts when you are presenting yourself in front of people. Some of the common gestures that we must keep in mind is smiling face. Not like laughing ha 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 face, but a gentle smile on your face shows welcoming nature. Again, some of the other things is use of hands and nods that shows attentiveness. These are some of the very basic factors that I've discussed without the interpretation in this particular video. We will have extensive discussion on these also in the next upcoming videos. And I hope you could take some do's and don'ts from this particular video as well. I hope you liked whatever was discussed in today's video, in today's section, and we will have a much more detailed orientation and detailed discussion about the little aspects also. Do not forget to comment and share with us what actually resonated with you and what helped you in throughout the discussion, and what you can take back with you from this particular video. We will have even more detail about postures, about different kinds of postures and their interpretations individually in upcoming video sections. We do not want this particular video to be, very long and elaborative that is a bore ho jaye and they do not have that interest. And if we come up with small shots, it is more interested and it shows like you can engage with it more, because हमारा जो attention span है वो धीरे धीरे बहुत कम होते जा रहा है. And that is the reason I am not bringing everything to the table at once. But do not worry, we will have all the detailings, all the workings of our personality in here with the upcoming videos that we have. Also, do not forget to follow my Instagram channel BRAHMI_ as well as insight.it_. Those are my Instagram channels. You can reach out to me if you want to book your personal session with me with regards to personality development, and if you want, to develop yourself as a whole. See you there. Bye bye. See you in the next video. Bye.